All right, hey, what's up everyone? I'm here in Kansas, made it back. Let's see here. Hey, what's up everyone? Here in Kansas, working on my truck. Got all the stuff taken out of the back, starting to clean everything, getting it all squared away. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start thinking of different ways to raise up the roof here. So what I wanna do is I wanna replace this. When I originally did this, you know, this whole setup was just a prototype. It wasn't one that I was gonna stay in for a long period of time, but it just ended up working. It just kept working and everything was fine, and didn't really see a need to change it. But now it's like the outside weathering. This is aluminized vinyl, so it's starting to crack a little bit. And a lot of the sealing tape that I had on here before, I've just replaced it with duct tape. And so it's time for me to redo this a little bit. And I mean, I keep kicking around different ideas about what I want to do with it. I'd like to have more room, but I just love being able to go anywhere I want. And this thing is small. I mean, once I pack it up and push the slide out extension in, you know, I can go anywhere I want. And these 4x4 trucks, these Toyotas, since they're mid-size, you know, it's a little bit narrower of a truck, and so it can go on those tighter trails if they're old mining trails. So that's why I haven't really made much changes. I mean, obviously it'd be great to take the bed off and make some badass custom camper on the back, but you know, that comes with its own set of things you need to watch out for, and it could limit the maneuverability of my truck on trails. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start taking off the roof up here, and if we look on the inside, if you look down there, I guess you can't really see. If you look right here where the roof is, this only comes in to about right here on the side, so there's like basically 2 inches on the underside here, about 2 inches that I'll need to account for, and then I can pop this roof up. So I'm thinking about just making shelves that come up with a support beam from here up to there, and then that could be like kind of like the lower part of the lip that's going to stick out here of where I'm going to attach the piece of wood on the top. Now it's just going to be sloping up, and it's going to slope down this way, so it'll slope up to where it encloses that little gap right there. And then all I'll have is on the sides, so I'll have a little bit of a gap, which I alleviate with like a little 2.5 inch or 2 1/4 inch air conditioner seal. So this is just one of those foam seals. Just crunch it up in those corners and you're good to go. But everything else in here is good. I didn't have any leaks throughout the year. Chopper's still holding up fine. All the shelving up there is doing good. So, I mean, I can't complain about it at all. For a prototype, this thing worked great. And let's see, if we scoot, yeah, so if we zoom in here, you see just that little bump see right there? That's where the shelves stick out. And so that's where I'll need to have like a little bit, maybe like right here, a little bit of a lip where I can put that other piece of wood on. Then I think what I'm gonna do is just go get like a 1/4 inch piece of plywood, just something real lightweight and thin. Because I've got some wood over here, but this stuff, I think it's either 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch. That's too much. I don't need that for the roof. I just need something that's gonna hold it up. And so gonna figure out how to do this and probably start taking off a lot of the siding too. The siding on here is really starting to wear, so I don't know, kind of think about different things that I want to do. It's just plywood underneath there, so if y'all have any ideas as to you know, what I could do for siding on there that would look kind of cool, let me know. And you know, I want something that's lightweight but also something that looks awesome. I'm gonna keep the door the same. I mean, there's no reason to really change this up. It's worked really well over the past 2 years. I can't believe I've been living in this thing for, you know, the slide out extension for 2 years. I've been living in the truck now for almost 5, but with the slide out extension, I wasn't anticipating this to last this long. Like I said, it was just a prototype. I always wanted to see if it would work, and then I was going to build a better type of rail system where it actually, instead of having it on slide outs and on rails, it would slide out from. There's a way to attach to the truck frame for the Tacoma on the interior of the bed there. So anyway, I'm gonna get cranking with this. So we'll start working on the top and start deconstructing just the roof portion of it and see how it looks. All right, just as I suspected, this started to bow a little bit. And as you can tell, there's water damage up here. And so it's a good thing that I'm getting this out of here. The last thing I want to have is mold up here. And so like I was saying, the idea is to pop this up and create an angled area that comes down, make this lip come out a little bit further, and that way it sheds the water plenty good. So I'm going to continue deconstructing this roof. Probably end up taking off this one too, and just keeping this one because it's more of a support beam. Goes across, and then I can angle stuff back from here and use this as the little support. So far so good. Let's see what it looks like from the underside here. Well, we got a skylight now, which is nice. Well, it's in a lot of rain though. So I don't know. It's gonna be easy just to build the little angle that goes from the front to the back there, but I don't know how much extra room it's gonna give me. It's gonna be just a matter of inches. But let's look at this old thing off here, and let's look at the top here. Yeah, if you look on the underside, you can see where they was starting to get, it's damp. It's probably not good. That's probably from Sedona, but still. Last thing I want to do is have black mold inside my truck topper. That would not be good. Talk about being sick all the time. But gonna go ahead and keep working on this. I'll probably start taking off the side paneling too. I mean, this stuff's shot. That way I can completely redo it with something else and make it all one piece. I may just do like some white vinyl or some gray vinyl or something like that and throw that on there. Something that's rated for the outdoors, because this stuff, even though it's held up pretty good, after a while it gets real flaky in the sun, and so the sun just kind of beats it up after a while. And I like to do something too that doesn't have seams on it like this, or if it does have seams, it'd be something that'd be like if I use some sort of outdoor vinyl, you know, it'd be all right. So this project is what I'll be working on over the next like week or so, and then also the back seat here with the platform and all my storage. I got all my crap just kind of thrown about right now, but I'm gonna start cleaning this out and figuring out the best way to secure this to the back so it doesn't slide forward like it has been when I go down 4x4 trails. If I'm going down like a real steep hill, that thing will slide forward. And then when I get to camp, all my stuff that's underneath here, if it's really like food or everything, it's all kind of pushed up to the front. So I want to have it to where it's better secured and figure out some stuff for that. And then on the other side, I think a lot of people have seen how I do the kitchen over on the driver's side here. And I've got my Dometic fridge that's sitting right there. Well, on the underside here, I don't know if you watched Phil's video from Down to Mob, the one he did on me that's just blowing up right now. I think it's got over 300,000 views now, which is crazy. But anyway, we did that like a week and a half ago, and it talked about how, you know, I do all my food prep. Like, it'd be great if I could do all my food prep right here, or like have like a table come out. And what I was thinking was I would do some on a swivel mount here that would just go out and be like, you know, like a piece of a pie that would slide out this way and then lock into place. Then I could do food prep there, and I wouldn't necessarily cook there, but I could at least food prep, like, you know, dice my cheese up for the breakfast burritos, or get the onions ready for whatever meal I'm gonna have, like throw that in the breakfast burritos, because everything in my life revolves around breakfast burritos. But no, but seriously though, I wanna have a place to prep food. I think that's gonna be it. So that'll be another thing that we tackle while I'm home, and or back here in Kansas visiting my folks, and you know, just wanna take care of those two projects while I'm here. We'll have access to all these tools and indoor shop without needing to be anywhere for a little while. So, all right, let's start taking off the exterior here. See how this looks when we're all done.